I remember when I first heard Chet's album called Chet Atkins Alone, came out in 1974. And I bought it a few years later. And there was a version of me and Bobby McGee on it. And that's a song that tells a story. Kristofferson wrote that song. Has a good song. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. And the freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Fantastic melody. But as an instrumental, it's a little challenging to make it interesting. And so I remember when I bought that album, the moment I saw me and Bobby McGee on there, I just went straight, I put the needle straight to that track. Because I thought, what can he possibly do with me and Bobby McGee? It's such a straight ahead melody. Well, this is what he did. And then when he played the chorus, he did something so beautiful. Freedom. Kills me. He's in A, he goes to G. I would never thought to do that, but it's such a beautiful thing he did. So forth. And he made that song so interesting just by that thing, and the fact that he did that, it just hit you, boom, like that, because you didn't expect it. And again, it was instead of going, feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Instead of doing that, wow! When I heard that chord, it came right back to that principle I said to you earlier. Melody against a chord, and there it was, the classic example of it right there. Beautiful. So that's some simple ideas of being able to spice up your arrangements. And the other thing I want to say about learning songs, about playing songs that everybody knows, is it's a good idea to learn the melody as the composer intended first. Make sure that you learn the melody before you go messing with it. I had a young man the other day came up to me, and he'd discovered the guitar through listening to me, which was, I felt quite strange, because here he is in America, the land of guitar. This is where guitar players have existed for hundreds of years. And he was playing some songs, and one of the songs that stood out to me was a song that I learned to play when I was a kid called Windy and Warm. But the only place he'd heard it was on my album, my previous album. And of course, I learned it in 1963. And I didn't mess with it until when I put it on my album, I played it in my own way, right? Like this. So I made it kind of funky and messed around with it, right? And then when he played it, he'd already messed with my arrangement of it, and so it was almost, what song is it again? You know what I mean? And I had to say to him, please go back and listen to the original, learn that first, and then do what you want with it. But make sure that you state the melody right, Because although I'm kind of messing with it and doing it my own way, I'm still going. That's how the melody goes, right? Now, there's a funny story about that song. The original recording of this was in the key of C minor. And when we all tried to learn it, when we were kids, we're thinking, Chet would never use a capo. Oh no, he's a cog, So we all learned it. It was so hard to play in C minor. really difficult, you know. And when I finally met Chet in 1980, I said to him, "Hey Chet, I got to know now, windy and warm." He said, "Yeah, capo 3rd fret."
Right?
So there you go.